It sounds crazy. Losing weight by eating snack cakes, cookies, candy bars, and chips. But I talked with one K-State professor who says he's lost 27 pounds so far in the diet. So grab a Twinkie, sit back, and see how he's doing it. It sounds great. Kicking back while watching TV and eating chips and Twinkies, all washed down with a nice cold soda. Nothing sounds better. And while one occasional indulgence might not affect your weight, what if your diet was almost entirely junk food and you actually lost weight? Believe it or not, that's exactly what one K-State professor is doing. For a class experiment, nutrition professor Mark Haub is giving up the traditional diet foods for something a little more, well, tasty. After 8 weeks, Haub actually lost 27 pounds. Sound crazy yet? Not only did he lower his body fat by almost 9%, but his bad cholesterol dropped 20%, his good cholesterol rose 20%, and the level of triglycerides, a form of fat, dropped nearly 40%. Haub's experiment attempted to answer one simple question.
Does it matter what food we eat as long as we get to the goal of weight loss, fat loss, and improved physical health?
Haub wanted to show that what matters most in weight loss is pure calorie counting, not the nutritional value of the food. Haub lowered his caloric intake from 2,600 calories a day to 1,800 calories a day, and 2/3 of those calories came from junk food. In order to get other nutrients, he also took a multivitamin, drank a protein shake, and ate a small portion of vegetables every day. But dietitian Michelle Netson says the diet probably isn't healthy in the long run.
In not eating whole grains and vegetables and fruits like recommended, you miss out on a lot of the minerals, and you miss out on the fiber and things that help provide you a healthy body and contribute to your overall health and well-being.
Still, health concerns aside, one must wonder if Haub is sick of eating so much junk food.
I don't really crave specific foods, but just a warm meal. Most of these foods are room temperature, and I drink milk and coffee, and so really the only warm thing I get is coffee. And so it's one of those things you kind of miss, that home-cooked meal.
Haub says he's still continuing the diet, though he's begun adding a few more calories to try to maintain his weight. He hopes to find out if this diet is effective over the long run. And it's important to note that Haub doesn't recommend anyone try his junk food diet because there's not been enough research done to see if there are any hidden side effects. Tossing it back to you, Rachel.
Thanks. Haub also said some publishers have contacted him about writing a book about this experiment, and while he hasn't solidified any plans yet, he said it's definitely a possibility.